welcome to my channel. My name is Ariella and today's video is yet another hair tutorial, but this time I'm gonna be making mermaid waves, or I think it's also called crimping. Tool that I'm using is from Remington. It's super old. It's called Perfect Waves, but really there's a lot of different ones out there, and this one gives like smaller little waves. Let's just get to it. I'm just starting with just combing my hair. A better way to like reduce breakage in your hair is to start from the bottom and then like slowly make your way up, making sure that everything is nice and combed through. In case there would be a knot, you're not like pulling it all the way down just to like break off some hair. So that's just how to do it. I don't know how much I have left of this, but you do need to use a heat protectant spray. This is just the one that I use now. Already have some in my hair, so if it runs out right now, just know that I already have some in my hair. I'm combing it through again just to make sure that the product is evenly dispersed, and then we can get on to our hair sectioning. I'm just gonna section the lazy way. I have 2 hair ties here. I can't be bothered right now with proper sectioning because I just have days where it doesn't work for me. And you know what? It works. Ooh, it works fine. And it's not gonna look good, but it gets the job done, and it's easy and much more efficient because I'm much more used to this way of sectioning. If you want like a proper way of how to section your hair, I'm not a hair expert, but I do have a blowout video up on my channel where I use the Shark Flex styler, and it does include a little review as well if you're interested in that. I have this on and it's hot. I put it at maybe 190 degrees. It's a bit hard to know because it's a, what's it called? It's a dial, I think. Is this called the dial? But the trick with this is literally to do the same process over and over again. So you just take the tool and you take it almost all the way to the top, don't burn yourself, and then you just hold it in place for a little while, maybe 8 or 10 seconds. Then you release, see how it's doing, and then because that looks fine. Then because there's like 3 waves, and sometimes it gets hard to do it in other ways, I put this last wave in my hair in the front, the first wave in the hair tool. I hope that makes sense, but it's just to really make sure that it looks neat and it doesn't look weird. I think I don't want to leave it like that, so I'm still gonna go in and just do the very last bit. And that's literally it. And also these are the parts where you can kind of just practice and get the hang of it. Like, please be careful. I feel like I'm such a mom because I'm scared that people are gonna hurt themselves because of my videos. So please be careful, okay? I don't want to hear that you burnt yourself. So this is literally what I do. If your first few strands don't look good, don't despair, because it will come together in the end, and this is where you get to practice. You see how I just made those 3? I'm gonna put the last, this one that goes up, I'm gonna put that back in just to make sure that I have a defined wave. I hope that makes sense to you, but you see, just like that. It does mean that your hair will get more heat in certain areas, but I really find it quite helpful to make sure that the waves are defined. Okay, just doing the last bit here. That is what it looks like. I think this is the point where you either keep going or you stop. If you feel like it looks weird or you're scared it's not gonna look good, I would suggest you to just try it on a day where you have loads of time and it doesn't matter if it doesn't look good, you know? feel like I'm so much faster right now. But yeah, if your hand starts to cramp, that is totally normal. This is what it looks like right now. And I'm just gonna take out this top part. Just combing my hair again. Section from the back. What's important about these pieces on the crown of your head from your top is that these are the ones that are gonna be most visible. So now you really gotta make sure it looks good. No pressure though. Redoing the places where I feel like it didn't really get defined enough. Just put in a clip or something in your hair just to make sure it doesn't mix. What is tricky about the top part is that sometimes you're gonna have to split your hair up a little bit. You know how hairdressers, when they dye people's hair, they can't call the front pieces like the money pieces, and they might like do a lighter color or whatever in the front. This is what I like to call the money pieces. Like the framing of your face and the top parts of your hair, that's where you really need to pay a lot of attention. So I'm just trying to get as close to the root as possible without burning myself, and then just seeing, yeah, that looks good. And then just slowly making my way down. Although, okay, I don't know what happened here, but I did say I'm not a hair expert. So I will do the shorter pieces with the section and just hope for the best. Otherwise, I will just take a flat iron and just see if I can't, you know, make it look better or braid that piece. That's my secret. I think I will section this into 3 different pieces. Okay, maybe 4 pieces there. Also, the closer it is to the root, the less heat I want to put on it, because that's the newest hair and I don't want to damage it from the get-go. So I feel like I'm giving founding father vibes right now. It's time for the money piece. I'm already not happy with that part. Okay, that's interesting. This part is really super curled up and the other one is not really. Okay. So this is what it's looking like. This is why sometimes when I do this, I'm just like, what did I do this for? But we can fix it, and yeah, like this looks pretty cool. I'm just not happy with how the root looks. I can fix that with what's called a flat iron, so I'm not too worried about that. Over here like this that I'm worried about, the rest is fine, but I just want to, actually this piece is fine, I don't want to mess with that, but this one definitely needs a little bit more. definition. This is a bit too soft. I'm just gonna start from here just to try and define it a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then the thing is that you might find some hair strands that you did not do at all. Don't be surprised if that happens. Always check your whole head, check what it looks like from the back. Okay, that's better. Now I'm just gonna go grab a mirror and check my backside. I will be going in with my flat iron. The roots here, I would like to make them look a little bit different because I don't like how it's flat and then suddenly there's a wave, so I just want to fix that. But other than that, it looks pretty good. Every section has been curled, waved. Every section has been crimped, so it's pretty good, and I did that in an hour. That's actually impressive. Like with filming, that's a little bit less than an hour. So that helps. It's not perfect, I will admit that. If any of you know how to make that work even better, then let me know. Okay, that was pretty good. That one just took it away instantly. That's what I want to do on this side. Okay, let me try this again. I can see I have the same issue here. I think I left it on for too long at the top. That's something to look out for. Okay, that's better. And then I'm done with the heat. So if you want to do hairspray, you can do that. I would put in some hair oil. I actually do want to try to use this saltwater spray. Let's see if this works. This is a saltwater spray. That's one way to take off the cap. Let's see if it does anything good for the hair. I feel like it needs it in the ends. I think this is a good idea on the second day, maybe not the first. Okay, just a little bit on the front. I just don't want to ruin it since I put in all that work and all that effort. Okay, now it looks a bit more natural. A bit more than a few drops of this oil into my hand. Work it into the palms. Smells so good. And I just feel like that will bring back that vibrancy to the hair. And that defines the waves a little bit more. This takes away some of that definition, makes it more natural. This gives back some definition, like any hair oil. I'm sure will do the same. And now my hair smells so good. That is how I crimp my hair. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you want more hair tutorials from me. Like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!